Hello everyone and welcome to what I am going to call a reno build for my 100 babies house. So I had a bit of an issue with crying babies waking each other up because I did just a reno on this house and I thought that would be enough, but let me tell you, it was not. Because if you're a tired sim and your babies are just like crying and waking each other up all the time, it is a nightmare, an utter nightmare. So today I'm going to rebuild the house so that we have enough rooms to separate out the newborn and maybe a couple of infants. Because once they get to sort of toddler, child and that sort of thing, it's fine. They're not going to be crying and waking each other up. But yeah, those younger kids, they will wake each other up, and that is not so good. So I don't have any plan for what I am actually going to build here today. I didn't plan it out. I say that I planned out what I wanted as far as bedrooms, but in terms of how the house is going to look or anything like that, I don't know. So we had like a budget of 10,000 simoleons for the house, for building the house. We have everything that we had inside the house already. So we've got like all the beds, the kitchen, dining table, you know, all that sort of thing. So we've got like all the furnishing. It's just like the exterior that we need to build with a budget of 10,000 simoleons. So it is, yeah, quite a challenge as far as that goes. So I've been fussing around with the front of that house a little bit, and I will end up changing it again anyhow, because that ain't right either. And I didn't want to use the cost of the half walls on the roof, so I will end up going back to platforms because I need to save money. But for the time being, this is what we got. And yeah, anyway, back to money. So I had 10,000 simoleons, and yeah, that was not a lot to work with, even though I did have like all the furnishing and stuff, because walls are so expensive in this game. So it costs quite a bit to put all those little separate bedrooms in. Plus, obviously, you're going to have the separate bathroom and stuff. I'll keep the living area like super open because I just didn't want to pay for walls. But yeah, and plus I built a greenhouse. Well, because I thought like one of the main ways we're going to be making money that is super easy is growing like our dragon fruits and that sort of thing. Because my sim in this particular game has managed to score herself a couple of dragon fruits plants, or like dragon fruits, plural, so that she could plant them. And yeah, so I wanted to take advantage of that. As you can see, the roof is taking shape there. But I wanted to have like an area outside where she could grow her plants, and that's going to be like a source of income for her, because she's got to pay for her sims, her little babies and that sort of thing, to leave the house, fly the coop, because they need to be able to buy their little starter homes and live their lives. So, you know, when you're a single mum with lots and lots and lots of children, that's not an easy thing to do, is send the kids off with their 20,000 simoleons. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to make sure, that she had a greenhouse and she could still grow her things and still have her money making options, and hopefully have year-round dragon fruits. That would be amazing. So you can see the house is starting to take shape here. I will unfortunately have to get rid of that little garden at the front I wanted to do, because it's just those half walls cost so much money, and I was poor. And I have sold the half wall roofs and just replaced them with platforms as well, for exactly the same reason. I just simply couldn't afford to have half walls. But I went with like a mid-brown tile, and then mixed that in with the black, and I think that's a nice sort of modern vibe, which I really like. And I wanted to give her like plenty of space, because there's going to be so many kids crammed into the house, and I just wanted to give her a little bit of room. I was conscious of the space for the kids in the yard, because eventually obviously I want to have some like toddler stuff, you know, like the slide ball pit thing that you can get. What a description. Yeah, so I did want to leave some space in the yard so that I could put some kids stuff there for the kids to be occupied. Probably like the monkey bars as well, because the older kids don't really have that much to play on. And I don't think I'll be paying for the big ship thing. And also there's not enough room. So getting to the point where we are about to head inside, so I think that's most of the exterior done, for the obvious reason that landscaping is also expensive. So yeah. So I'm just working out the layout and how that's sort of going to go. So you can sort of see my little mini rooms going in there. So that's going to be newborn and 2 infant rooms. And then the big room that is off to the side of that is just going to be all the other kids in there. And there's going to be a bathroom going into the side of that as well. And the bathroom's just going to have to go through the kids' room to get there. It's just the way things are. I mean, I can change it again at some other point when she has more money, but at this stage, I just, yeah, it is what it is. Because I'm down to 17 simoleons at this point. Yay, yay! But I do have everything saved from the house in terms of the furnishing and stuff, and I'm just changing the greenhouse around to put like cheaper things in there. So the windows from the Eco Living and just a cheap 50 simoleon door. So that got me back another 400 simoleons, a winner. So I'm just going into the household inventory now and pulling out all of the things that we need. So I did say the lighting from there because I didn't want to have to pay extra money for the lighting. I was trying to work out whether or not I could afford flooring, like proper flooring, but it was like, no. No, I couldn't. So I just put the free concrete flooring in and decided to do just the walls in a colour. Just because the walls are a lot cheaper. Like the cheapest floor tile is 4 simoleons per tile, whereas the walls you can go cheaper with like 2 simoleons. So yeah, it is way cheaper to do walls than it is floors. So that's what I did. So I just added to the environment, but yeah, at some stage I will add obviously to the flooring and stuff, but it is what it is. We've got 200 simoleons left and just pulled out the bassinet and stuff from inventory, and all the bits and pieces that we have stored in there just coming out now. The furnishing with the bunk beds for the older kids, toddler beds going in there. So I mean there is like quite a lot of space, and there's our money making stuff. So we've got the flower arranging table and the what's it called, easel. Kitchen just going in there. I was just playing around with whether or not I wanted to change the colours. So I actually am changing the colours slightly, and the lighting isn't super good, but yeah, money was low. So just taking the baby rug and making that bigger, just to give some brightness to the room for the kids. And change the colour of the bed. Yay, finally. So our little infant play thingies. Bathroom going back in there. So we actually got a decent bath in the house. So I mean that's nice for the kids. I was just playing around where to put the diaper changing table, but ended up putting it at the end of the room there. And we've still got our potty and stuff for the kids as they get older. I'm excited for when the kids get a little bit older. It's gonna be cool. And then I'm just creating like a little living area, and there's like this little bit off to the side, and I was just like, right now I don't have anything to put in it. I don't know what I want to do with it. I'd probably turn it into like a second like half bath or something at some point, but not now. And then I had a little bit of money left, so I was like, okay, let's put in some windows. Done. So that's our renovation / build, and I actually think it's quite a lovely house. So thank you for watching, and I hope you had fun, and join me for the 100 Babies Challenge. It is an adventure. Catch you later. Bye.